that. Whatever. And now, here are your hosts at Andy. It's been at the 11 o'clock hour. Trader Man is in the back there. Welcome to the show. I'm Jay. That's Steve. Welcome to the show. I'm Jay. That's Steve. And I'm totally not saying that because my connection is acting a little goofy.
Hi.
Okay. Alright. Well, as you know, this week's Tsunami is a marathon. So, I'm not telling you what it was because I don't do that with marathons because I already said them all before. So, let's go to Steve for the rest of the show.
Thank you very much, Jay, the Brain Man, and Steve here, and a little bit perturbed, if the statement is thus. As I said on the other show, Last Call Cafe, Vince and the WWE, their edict that everybody had to take down their Twitch and Cameo streams, came and went, and everybody but one decided to do that. One person that did not had a very good reason, and she let her Twitch subscribers know it. The wrestler formerly known as Paige decided to talk about what's going on to her members, and here is the text of that. Paige got emotional and talked about how important her Twitch account is to her. Here's what she said, quote, "I've honestly gotten to the point where I cannot deal with this company anymore. Now, I've had to make a very important decision. I'm tired, man. I broke my neck twice for this company, worked. I broke my neck twice for this company. They don't realize that this community isn't about subs. We build a community and family where this is an escape for a lot of people, including myself. I can't wrestle anymore. I was worked so hard in WWE that I can't wrestle anymore because my neck is dead. My whole dreams got taken away. I had to have something that fulfilled that huge void that I lost with wrestling. Now, I understand if they're like, you're wrestling, you're wrestling every day and doing shows every day. I'm an injured wrestler. There you go. Where are we? Come on, people. But I'm an injured wrestler. I get used for media stuff sometimes, but at the end of the day, I'm in my house going effing crazy, much like the teleprompter here has done so. There we go. And I need something to keep me sane. Twitch was my escape. Right now, I'm just sitting on my effing ass. People think I should be thankful that I still have an effing job, and I am. But it doesn't mean I should be treated like effing shit. I had my neck taken away from me twice. Grr. There we go. You can't take away my Twitch, too. I'm going to keep streaming. We'll see how that goes. I haven't been used on TV in a year. This is our fun and where we can be ourselves. That's why we're here and on Twitch. We also have a wonderful community. What's the pocket change we're getting compared to the billions these people are getting? We're not hurting anybody or doing anything harmful. We're just having a good time. People are on YouTube, have merchandise, wrestling schools, and Twitch gets taken down? Oh, boy. That is her statement. And I kind of agree. I think Vince McMahon has somehow gotten it through his hand that he owns his independent contractors, body, soul, spirit, and their real names. My question is, Mr. McMahon, you may own them as independent contractors. Wait a minute. If they're independent contractors, you don't own them. But here's what you have done, and I will bring my microphone close so you can hear this, Mr. McMahon. You've given your competition the green light to promote their wrestlers' Twitch and quite possibly to take some of your fan base to MLW, or dare I say, the organization you're very scared of these days, AEW. So why don't you let these people earn a living that brings them joy, brings them happiness, and brings them a little scratch, because they're people like us. They're real people. Their fan base understands what's going on. The only person that doesn't is you. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong, although in this case, you're damn wrong. Let these people have their Twitch. Again, they're independent contractors. That's your words, not mine. They're wrestlers, but you call them independent contractors. They can do what the hell they want. You don't own them. I mean, what do they call somebody that owns humans as property? I think you know. I know. So, Vince, I'd think again. Because you're what, 75, 77 years old? The 1800s are dead and gone. This is the future. And if they want to earn money during this pandemic that has taken them away from live performances, let them go for it. What have you got to lose? Well, I think we already know that. So to Paige and everybody else who still has a Twitch stream going, salut. To you folks out there like AJ Styles who got a little too scared and shut your streams down temporarily, including Cesaro and his lady. I don't know how McMahon done it, but good luck with your futures. And with that, let's go to more wrestling news, shall we? Goody. Let's do it. More wrestling news for you as we... Oh, hi there. Okay, let's do it this way. More wrestling news. There we go. Courtesy of our friends over at Wrestling Inc. And, ooh, there's even more problems from the WWE. Oh, you're kidding. What's now? What's happening now? Well, WWE Hall of Famer Sting no longer has a page on the WWE shop website. WWE reportedly pulled all Sting merchandise from the Legends section of their website on Thursday. According to Dave Meltzer, which, once again, believe him, would announce maybe a little grain of Martin salt. Sting's WWE Legends contract had expired several months ago, which means WWE is no longer contractually obligated to sell his items. Typically, there is a time frame of up to 6 months when WWE can continue to sell merchandise of both superstars and legends after their contracts expire. Metzer cited to example of Brock Lesnar, whose merchandise was pulled from the website a few months after his contract expired in April. The Observer noted that the initial contracts weren't just on the alumni page, which is not to persist with anymore. There are currently 61 legends, including factions, enlisted in the WWE alumni section. Metzer also speculated the possibility of Sting showing up in AEW either in some wrestler's corner or just making a general pay-per-view appearance. He said that while AEW must be tempted to bring in the WCW legend, they must return to make any kind of decision on that front. Okay, in more little news, Brody Lee, the Exalted One, was on a recent episode of the AEW Unrestricted podcast where he discussed the dog collar match he had with Cody Rhodes for a TNT Championship. It's the iconic Roddy Piper versus Greg Valentine dog collar match, and he had pitched the match jokingly to AEW officials. In a very good, actually roundabout cool story, one of my favorite matches of all time is Piper versus Valentine 1983, the dog collar match, which I've watched tons of millions of times, Lee admitted. So when discussion of what should be the big match be that we do, I almost jokingly threw out, let's do a dog collar match. And everyone goes, yeah, that's a great idea. And I was like, oh my God. So then the day of, they say, hey, Valentine's coming. He wants to talk to you. It was unreal. After the match, he pulled us aside, put the match over, saying how impressed he was and how much he loved it. And it was crazy. And they had that great shot of him at the end just applauding. I haven't watched the match back. I've only seen clips because I just want to leave it as it is. It feels very special to me. Lee also went into detail on the chain that was used in the match. He said the decision came down to recover from the weird things. We were presented a couple of different chains and options because it looked good, Lee revealed. That was not beneficial to my neck to have that strapped around me and then carrying it around for 20 minutes while another man is trying to kill me. The chain is bigger and makes better a sound, which in turn hurts more. So I did this for the fans. I just want them to know that. But I talked to a few people a few days after the match. I ride Peloton a lot, and the day, I think Thursday, I don't know if it's Thursday or Friday, I quit a ride for the first time. I was about 20 minutes in and said, I can't do this, and my body was just not proper. This is 2 weeks out now. I'm slowly getting normal again. I worked out, but I think I left a piece of me in there, but I'm happy with it. And Lee talked about the freedom he has with promos in AEW, and he was asked if there was a moment that things clicked for him. He recalled the promo where he challenged Rhodes to the dog collar match and how it all came from his mind and was not scripted out. Quote, I think, honestly, the promo I cut on Cody challenging him for the match the week after when we did it in the hallway with John Silver and Alex Reynolds there, Lee said, I had some thoughts in my head and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go in. And it was Jess, of course, and she goes, what do you have in mind? I said, I don't know, but this is kind of how I want to present it, and whatever comes out, comes out. And I think we did it twice, and she's like, are you happy? I was like, yeah, are you happy? Because I trust Jess very much. Jess, of course, is Jess Palumbo, one of the producers of AEW Dynamite. And when it was shot and shown, I was like, man, that was so powerful because it was stuff that I believed in. It was things that were real to me. And I had people tell me, man, we could feel what you were saying. You're so into it. And I was like, yeah, because it's real. And so that was kind of the turning point. And Lee admitted that he now loves having time on Dynamite to cut promos. He also admitted that he was scared to cut a promo in the past, but he now enjoys it. I crave TV time now, Lee remarked. There was a time I was terrified of it where it was like you have a 20-minute match, and then I knew, no problem, I'm good in the ring, but they're like, hey, you have a 10-minute promo. It's like, oh, shit, what do I do? Now it's like, I want that 10-minute promo. I crave it, hit it, and it feels good. I don't know the exact moment, but I feel that like that promo with Cody and then the BTE leading up to that was kind of the turning point to where we are now. I gotta agree. The promos have been very exciting with AEW recently. They have been very good. And yes, I also mean the promos from Les Champions and Les Pain in the Butt, also known as Chris Jericho and MJF. And I can't wait for their battle in Fallout. No, it's the next pay-per-view. I forgot what that was. Also, in wrestling news, you folks remember Major League Wrestling on a network called beIN Sports? Well, guess what? We now have a date for their restart. Conan, the promotion, announced that Laredo Kid, AAA World Cruiserweight Champion, will be part of the restart. He made his debut with Major League Wrestling in 2019. The promotion also announced that Conan, who is the co-founder of AAA, is in talks with Major League Wrestling CEO Court Bauer about possibly having MLW host AAA title defenses. By the way, MLW returns Wednesday, November 18th at 7 p.m. on Fubo Sports and YouTube. Fans can also watch it Saturday nights at 10 Eastern on the beIN Sports channel, which I do believe, if memory serves correctly, you can also catch beIN Sports channel or a remnant of on Stir.com in their sports division. But it is incredible. It is incredible. Another wrestling promotion is coming back. Yay. Let's see what else is happening in the world of pro wrestling. And let's see. Why not? Okay, Rey Mysterio. As noted, WWE's moving full steam ahead with the storyline featuring Aliyah Mysterio and Murphy. Although a romantic relationship has been teased over the past few months, WWE pulled the trigger on the angle this past Friday on SmackDown when Aliyah declared her love for Murphy and proceeded to kiss the former disciple of Seth Rollins. Rey Mysterio, her father, appeared on Talking Smack to address the situation. Mysterio said, "I don't think she's thinking. She now put herself in a very bad situation. She's 19, my baby girl, and my princess. The last thing I want to see is for her to be in a relationship with someone who has hurt her family." When asked by host Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn if he felt betrayed by his own daughter, Mysterio said he doesn't blame himself because Aliyah's original intention was to be in WWE to support her brother Dominic. Beyond that, I think the storyline is going to be moving on rapidly. Okay, let's keep going. R-Truth was asked which moments with the WWE 24/7 title are his favorites. The superstar most associated with the belt, R-Truth, who is not only the current 24/7 champ, but also has a record 42 reigns with the title. Truth was asked about finding out he would be part of the 24/7 championship segments when he joined Table Talk with Devon. When the title debuted on May 20th, Titus O'Neil became the inaugural champion by securing it during an in-ring scramble that featured 8 other superstars. There'll be 4 more title changes that night, including R-Truth winning it from Robert Roode, then losing it to Elias, and later winning it back from Elias. He's held the title over 250 days with all of his reigns and shared what he likes about the championship. What I like about this whole thing is the fans see so much wrestling on TV, they get so many matches, they don't get that 24/7. And when they do get a chance to see me, I still can go. I'm still a badass in the ring, I just haven't put it down, stated Truth. Truth has beaten everyone from Jinder Mahal and Heath Slater to athletes Rob Gronkowski and Enes Kanter for the 24/7 title wins, but he revealed what his absolute favorite 24/7 championship victory was. Top of my head, I would definitely say Drake Maverick's honeymoon, the tarmac, the golf course. Yeah. That gave new meaning to the words hole in one. Okay, we got about 5 minutes left. Let's give you the WWE Network announcing of the November lineup. The new programs are Liv Morgan documentary, Live Forever, 10 episodes of primetime wrestling, and The Mortician, the story of Paul Bearer. Meeting the Undertaker, season finale of WWE Storytime, WWE Day of Hell in a Cell 2020, Brothers of Destruction, WWE Break It Down, Undertaker, the Survivor Series 2020 pay-per-view, and Steve Austin's Broken Skull sessions with The Undertaker were also announced. There will also be new episodes of Drew and A, Uncool with Alexa Bliss, Chasing Glory with Lillian Garcia, Not Sam Wrestling, Swerve City Podcast, WWE After the Bell, and The New Day, Feel the Power. Oh, those are going to be good. That's new on the WWE Network in November. And one more story. And, okay, we'll do this. We have a new ROH Pure Championship. This week's Ring of Honor aired on TV over the weekend, Honor Club Fight TV on Monday, and the show featured Jonathan Gresham versus Tracy Williams in the Pure Title Tournament Finals. Gresham defeated Williams to become the first Pure Title champion, 6/20/06. Along the way, Gresham was able to defeat Wheeler Yuta, Matt Sydal, and Josh Woods. Williams beat Russ Taylor, Fred Yehi, and Jay Lethal on his path to the finals. Gresham is now double champion as he also holds the ROH World Tag Team Championship with Lethal. Pure Championship was first created in 2004 and previously held by wrestlers like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Nigel McGuinness. And that is your wrestling report, the long form. And that, Jay, is it.
Hey, give a little.
Right.